Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I'm trying to get myself together over here. Oh, my goodness. Gotta get myself together over here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bucos Locker. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon. Oh, this thing is weird. To notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Yeah, we here. Breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news. I got some breaking news. Y'all about to be blown around this thing. Got some words for y'all. Breaking news. I had to come on live. Breaking news. Breaking news. I'm on YouTube. Shouts out to all the Pirate and Sea Bandits. Come on in. Breaking news. What up? What up? What up? Breaking news. I want everybody to come in. Share the video. Breaking news. I got some information about Ty Bowles. You got time? You got time? You want to talk about crypto? I got some information about Ty Bowles. Breaking news. Well, here's news. Breaking news with Ty Bowles. I still don't know what's going on with that situation. Still no information on Ty Bowles, man. So I don't know what's going on. That's my breaking news. So don't ask me what's going on with Ty Bowles. I don't know. I'm just like y'all, still waiting. I'm not an insider. I just want to mess with y'all right quick. But yeah. Anyway. The suspense builds. Everybody anxious, man. Everybody anxious. I get it. Everybody want to know what's going on with Ty Bowles. I had y'all the edge of the seat with the breaking news. I had y'all, didn't I? That's how y'all know. That's how I know y'all on some. Y'all on something. Y'all on something. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all need to relax. Big folded. Y'all need to relax. But yeah, other teams making moves out here, man. First down. Other teams out here making moves. They ain't wasting no time. They getting to it. Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? They getting to it, man. Cowboys fired Matt Eberflus. The Commanders fired Joe Witt Jr. and Cliff Kingsbury got fired. Everybody making moves. Whether they announcing people leaving or coming back. The Bengals announced Zach Taylor coming back the other day. Jim Irsay's daughter, she announced Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard coming back. What's happening in Tampa? Commanders and Cowboys said we are. The Falcons made moves. Everybody making moves on their coaching staff or their front office. the problem I have with this situation is, Tampa always been wonky with their information, injuries, coaching, stuff like that. Tampa's always full of surprises. But my issue is, I think that need to stop. That need to stop. Just come on now. Because the thing about it is, if you're keeping coaches and head coaches and coaching staff, just announce it. Because the media want to know. We want to know. Why everything's being played close to the vest. Because they don't even know. Probably. They probably still trying to figure it out. But we're kind of always behind. Like, get in front of this. If you're going to keep Todd Bowles, cool. Announce it. If you're going to keep Josh Gazard another year, announce it. If you're going to keep the coaching staff, just announce it. What is the issue? Because you're not the type of franchise in this type of environment and what has transpired this past season. You can't sit back and say nothing. I get it, but I'm just saying, because the Bucs are not in the situation coming off what they came off of this season. You need to go and get him and just let everybody know what the deal is, because you're not you're not in the playoffs. You didn't just hire Todd Bowles. Jason Light been there for a while, so all this playing it close to the vest to only announce Todd Bowles is coming back like it's some type of big announcement. This ain't no big announcement. Just saying we're not getting rid of Todd Bowles. I don't even know why that's not even. That should have been the first thing came out on Black Monday. But for some strange reason, they said nah. Now it takes about a day or two. I get it, but if that's what everybody's looking at, you can kill that. But it took what? It took no days to fire Dirk Cutter. It took 1 day, 1 or 2 days for Lovie Smith. It took what? How many days did it take for Gruden? How many days did it take for Aaron? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, Aaron just out the blue, retired, I guess you want to call it. But on average, I think the coaches for the Bucs that has been fired has never taken this long. So it makes me believe, which I'm not 100% sure, I don't think they're gonna fire Todd Bowles, because they would have did that on. They could have did that yesterday or today. Okay, so Gruden was 17 days later. Well, Todd Bowles ain't John Gruden. So the rest of the coaches, 0 to 1 day. So what's the big deal behind Todd Bowles? Is it the Bruce Arians influence? I see people talking about Bruce Arians saying Jason Light and Todd Bowles need to reload. That's what bothers me, man. That's what bothers me about this situation. Reload and run it back. Time is up. Time is up, man, because we ain't got time. Like, this is modern day football. This ain't traditional football anymore. Organizations don't even move traditional no more, really. Like, everybody's making moves to modernize football, whether it's performance, analytics, how they coaching, the schemes, offensively, defense. Everybody's moving forward, and Tampa still seems like, to me, they still doing this snail version, the snail mail, sneaker net. When it went from delivering mail via walking around to using vehicles. Now we got FedEx and UPS and DHL. Now we got Amazon Prime. Everything evolves. All this running it back and reload, that's irrelevant now. Like, what are we doing here? Get caught up with modern football, modern organizational structure. All this running it back and reload, we don't need that. We just want to see you try to win at the top. My concern, and I talked about this along with others, you wish, Will 813, Mopar Buck, everybody, we all talked about it yesterday. I'm just kind of doing a recap of the conversation yesterday and some of the stuff I'm reading today. I do not like this direction. Whether it's the coaching staff, the head coach, or the GM, I don't like this direction. I don't see where we can go to the top. Look, you just want to win. You just want to stay relevant. Okay, cool. But here's the deal: as fans, we spend money on merchandise, concessions, and all these things, traveling, and we want to see our team try to get to the top. Like, just getting by with 8 wins and 9 wins and an occasional 10-win season, that's not enough, because it tells us that you're just trying to get by. Going into this next phase of the Bucs era, you've got to be like dynamic. Front office got to be dynamic. The head coach got to be dynamic. You know what I'm saying? This coaching staff got to be dynamic. The quarterback, got to have something going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. If I had to look at our structure, it's kind of, where are we going? I don't even know where we're going with this. Like, I don't even know where the Bucs are trying. Are they just trying to win the NFC South? Or are they trying to win? Because remember, when we won that Super Bowl in 2020, a lot of people's expectations jumped to the roof. So now we want to see, like, all right, so you trying to go back to it or what? We rather see you try and fail than I'm not going to try. I done seen my organization win 2 Super Bowls. I done seen the Bucs win 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Who? Some organizations don't even have one. I get it, the 2020 Super Bowl got a little asterisk by it, little wonky Super Bowl, but it is what it is. But show the fan base you're trying to get back. Are you scared? You did it one time in 2020 by saying, you know what, let's do it. And it worked, and nobody complained. Nobody complained, because we was like, look, we spent the money, but you look at the results. We got 1 Super Bowl out of that, with you trying to get a Super Bowl. But now it looks like, to me, you're just trying to stay relevant. You're not trying to be a contender. You're just trying to win some games. Look, if the division was hard, I get it. But this division, the Bucs should be winning 11 to 12 games at a minimum. And I'm gonna transition to this real quick. You remember how New England was running the AFC East? Like, every year, New England was getting double-digit wins. Because the Jets, Dolphins, and Bills were bad. And they were just winning 12 games, 13 games, 14 games. They were just winning. Then I look back, and I looked at the NFC South at this point the last few years. NFC South, weak. And we're supposed to be the strongest team. Why are we not winning 12, 13 games? Why are we not winning 5 or 6 games in our division alone? 2 for the Panthers, 2 for the Saints, 2 for the Falcons. That's 6 games. Why are we not winning 5 of those or 6 of those every year? Why? Why are we not winning a minimum of 5 or 6 games in this weak NFC South? We should be the dominant team, dominant organization. But when you look up and you fast forward to 2025, we're not dominant in our own division. Can anybody explain that to me? At a minimum, 11-6. At a minimum, 11-6. It should have been like that since 2022. It should have been 11-5 2020. It was 11-5 2020, 13-4 in 2021, 8-9 in 2022. Nah, that should have been at least 11 wins. 2023 should have been 11 wins, minimal. 2020, like, this division is not hard. And at least at this point, somebody mentioned it already. I was about to get to it. Did the Bucs remain the same? Things might have changed, but remain the same. It looked different. It looked different. A draft class. But it's the same old, same old. Then got 2 lackadaisical just winning the division. Barely. And here we are. Second day in the offseason. Questions about Todd Bowles. Questions about the coaching staff. Questions about quarterback. Still. What are we doing? It looked different with a draft class, but it's still the same results. Barely winning. This time, you didn't barely win. I don't know, man. I don't like the smell of this. Whether they keep Todd Bowles or not, even if they don't keep Todd Bowles, who are you going to get to work with Jason Light? I don't know, man. I just want to come on here and just kind of vent a little bit because it's a head scratcher. We're not terrible, but we can do better. And the question is, do they want to do better? Or they just want to just be content with just getting by? But I know this next move by the Bucs will let everybody know what they're trying to do. If they keep Todd Bowles, you have your thoughts, I have mine. If they get rid of Todd Bowles, you have your thoughts, I have mine. But the one constant thing that's going to stay is Jason Light. So we can't really get on him. The question is what's the next move? Where do we go from here after a bad season? And look, injuries and locker room issues, all that stuff, coaching problems, scheme problems. Where do we go from here? This is 2026 now. See, this is the mindset. Are the Bucs going to shake things up? Or are they going to get serious now that you don't have a few years to get yourself right? And I hate to say it like this, but now it's time to get serious. The quarterback, head coach, GM. It's time to get serious. And I hate to say it like that. This milling around, trying to get by, stay relevant in the media because of this is the second quarterback in a row the Bucs did this. They did it with Tom Brady because the Bucs was irrelevant before Tom Brady. Irrelevant. Get Tom Brady, they become relevant. They become media darlings. Got a Super Bowl out of it. Then it went bad. Todd Bowles take over. We go get Baker Mayfield, a known commodity amongst the media. Now we're relevant again because of a player. And that has not been so great. Been okay, but it ain't getting no results like Brady. First down. I think we're relevant because of Baker Mayfield. We're not a winning organization. Yeah, we got 2 Super Bowls. But let's not act like we some type of top tier organization as far as football wise. We've been making some goofy moves for a long time. These last several years has been better, but let's not get it twisted. Like we some top tier destination and top tier organization structure when it comes to football. We've had a lot of bad coaches, a lot of bad drafts, and a lot of goofy decision making. But since 2020, the Bucs have looked better to the media. Remember, we were called the sucker